Hi. Are you struggling with self-sabotage? Let me check my mic here before before I continue. Do you find that yes, it's working. Do you find that you gravitate towards certain foods? Are you not seeing any results because you do gravitate towards those certain foods? Do you want the willpower to stop that? Then this video is for you. I'm Avishai L, founder of Eat Stress Away, and Avi. I'm a certified raw food educator and holistic health coach, helping the open-minded an empathic professional and entrepreneurial woman get rid of their stress, gain their energy back, and drop those pounds through nutrition and lifestyle changes without sacrificing their food favorites and authenticity. And in today's video, definitely drop a comment below if you're experiencing self-sabotage behaviors, because that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. And I'm going to give you an actionable plan to where you can stop that self-sabotage and eliminate it, but it's going to take action from you. So the first thing that I always recommend for people who have self-sabotaging behaviors is to figure out the why. And in order to know the why, you need to get to the root of it. So I always give people that 4-step method that I've discussed in many videos, where you do a brain dump, peace and love, where you do a brain dump. And from that brain dump, you want to create a bulleted list. Okay. Create that bulleted. Hi, Julian. You want to create that bulleted list. From that, take the stressor out. See what's really pressing on you. You know, a lot of times when people self-sabotage, even myself, I always had a birthday. Who has just opened up his new pizza business. Is it healthy pizza, Johnny? Is it healthy, nutrient dense pizza? We're talking about self-sabotage here, okay? I don't know who that is exactly. But anyway, a lot of times when people are, self-sabotaging, it has to do with a memory. For instance, with me, I had a birthday cake every single year, and it was about celebrating. It was about being happy. There was a memory attached to that. So once I switched over to, eating healthy, and I recognized I wanted to eat cake. I wanted that texture. I wanted that thickness of the cake. I wanted certain food items, but I felt I couldn't eat it. So what I ended up doing was gravitating towards that anyways, because I thought I couldn't. And that's when that learning curve comes in. So you want to do that 4-step method. Then you want to do that learning curve. And that's why in the section where I said apply to work with me, this is something that you need someone to coach you with. So that's why I offered that. That's a gift to you, because there's a lot of people that are stuck with this, and I want you to get unstuck, and I want to help you. So that learning curve is very important. A lot of us are looking at, like, the cake I used to eat had butter, had eggs, had sugar, had all of that shit that was not good for your body whatsoever. And what ended up happening is I became inflamed after eating it. You get full, you get tired, you get low energy. And a lot of people don't know that these ingredients actually negatively affect their health. So that's where that learning curve comes in. And then another reason why people self-sabotage is also not feeling good about themselves and making that the best friend. I've been there where I've made peanut butter my best friend. I was stressed out of my mind, and I was like, well, peanut butter is going to help me. And it doesn't. It actually does the opposite. And you're still left with that void. So how can we actually find the void? Well, like I said, go through that bulleted list, discover that there is a void there. Let's say, I think for me, my void was rejection and not feeling loved. I think at the time, not feeling loved, I was going through some stuff with body image issues. And so I really had to find something that I liked about myself. So I played on that. I liked my face. I liked my bottom. There were certain things that I liked about myself that I focused on. So I bought certain clothes to flatter that. I bought, makeup to flatter my face. I focused on what I was good at, especially my talents, my creativity. That was more my focus. A lot of times I filled that void by redirecting my focus and focusing more on what I was good at, not what people told me that I wasn't good at, not what people did to me at that time. So I recognize that I'm getting sick, and I'm here to tell you that food that you think is food, all food is not created equal. A lot of these foods have genetically modified organisms, which are very dangerous. They cause cancer, they cause tumors, they cause many different things. If you're eating empty calories, you're depriving your body is going to eventually malfunction and break down. So what's going to happen? You're going to have to eat healthy anyways. You're going to be on a bunch of supplements. You don't want to go that route. I was at that route where I actually still have the bucket. It has 20 supplements in there. If I went to a conventional doctor, I would have been on 100 supplements. You don't want that for yourself. So we're going to go over this again. Do that brain dump, create a bulleted list. From that bulleted list, look at the stressor. Okay? Then you're going to eliminate the stressor. Number 2, actively eliminate the stressor by refocusing on what you're good at, what you love about yourself. Okay? Third is that learning curve with the nutrition. Definitely taking the time to learn. That's where I come in to help you learn that, because I've been in that place where I was like, well, I felt like I was doing all I could and not realizing that, mashed potatoes and steak and 4 pieces of green beans is actually not helping me because there's no phytochemicals or antioxidants. There's butter in mashed potatoes. That's a heavier starch. It's just faulty science, and that's portion sizing, and that's also starving you, and that's going to lead to binge eating. And it's not dealing, this aggravates the fuck out of me. It's not dealing with the emotional problems. People are recommending meals and they're not nutrient dense meals. You're not dealing with people's emotional problems. This is why people don't sustain a plan, you know? So, in order for you to do that, it's knowing what you're eating, why you're eating it. For me, it's for my health because I saw my life slipping away from me at the age of 26. As a matter of fact, 25 or 26, I posted that on Instagram today, and I'm going to post it on here, how horrible I looked. I had liver damage, I had anemia, and I had diabetes. Okay. All at the same time, my hair would not grow. As you see, it's in a huge, thick ass bun now, but it would not grow for many, many years. Why? Because of my diet, which was preventing this and breaking the body down. So you have to make it a point to say, you may not fully love yourself yet because maybe you've been traumatized for years, but you need to refocus your attention. Do something that you love. Find something that you love about yourself and say it every single day. This is what I did when I went to the gym. When I lost, 1 to 2 pounds, and I was like, oh, I look even better. I focused my attention on certain things that I loved, and that allowed me to progress. I recognized that certain foods were actually harming me. And so you have to realize when that thought comes to go reach for that cake, if you were me, or that jar of peanut butter, which is, like I used to, once those thoughts come, immediately say, why am I feeling this way? Where is this stemming from? And write it down and actively don't give in. You have a choice to either give in to eating that or not. Consistently recognizing that it's not going to help you. Writing it down will help you. Saying those positive affirmations will help you. Meditation will help you. And you recognizing that, again, what happened to you is not a representation of you. For instance, when people reject you or when people reject you or when people put you down, they probably had someone else put you down. And I think that's what happens, that's when people have all of these issues, like I did, I used to turn to certain things to cope with the feeling that I was feeling, and it never works, you know? So that would be my recommendation. I really hope this was helpful. Let me know if it was helpful and drop a comment below if you want to apply to work with me. Okay. Have a wonderful, healthy day. Make healthy choices. And if you need my help, like I said, drop a comment below.